everyone, we're going to use the comparison test to determine whether the integral converges or diverges from 5 to infinity, and then our function is 3 divided by square root of x to the e to the power of x minus x dx. Alright, so our interval is from 5 to infinity. So for our improper integral, we're going to use this form here and rewrite this. Now let's choose, or let's compare to 3 divided by square root of e to the x. It's pretty easy to integrate. So I would write this as the limit as b approaches infinity. You change your infinity to b and 5, and let's rewrite this as 3 times e to the negative x divided by 2 power dx. Alright, now we can evaluate this. We get the limit as b approaches infinity, and then we have, and you integrate this, you get 6 e to the power of negative x divided by 2, and we're evaluating this from 5 to b, and this equals the limit of b approaching infinity of 6 times, and then we have 1 divided by e to the power b divided by 2 minus 1 divided by e to the power of 5/2. So simplifying this, when this gets large here, this is going to be 0, and then we have minus, so this is going to equal negative 6 divided by e to the power of 5/2. So that means it's convergent. I'll put converges. Now, since it converges, this is going to be our g of x. So if our g of x converges, that means f of x converges if this is true. So that means that g of x, or f of x, has to be smaller than our g of x. But that's not true, because this number is larger than this number. Alright, so basically this is not true. Basically this goes here. We're in the wrong direction. So when that happens, we already know that this converges, but we can do an additional test called the limit test. And if the limit test works, then it will also converge. So let's do the limit test as well. So here's the limit test. So we're going to compare our f of x with g of x. So this is going to be the limit as x approaches infinity, and we're going to write 3 divided by square root of e to the power of x minus x divided by 3 divided by square root of e to the power of x. Now simplifying this, we get the limit as x approaches infinity, and basically these 3's cancel out, and this gets moved up here. You could write this like 3 divided by square root of e to the power of x minus x times square root of e to the x divided by 3, and this cancels. So what we have is the limit as x approaches infinity of square root of e to the x power divided by e to the x minus x. Now basically when you substitute in large numbers for here, this is just going to go to infinity divided by infinity, which equals 1. When it equals 1, that means they behave alike, since it equals 1. So that means by the limit comparison test, we already know that our first function here was convergent. So that also means that our integral from 5 to infinity of 3 divided by square root of e to the power of x minus x dx also converges. And that's it. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.